Good morning and welcome back, guys. It has been a while since I last spoke on you, and I hope you are all good. Lately, obviously, the last time I spoke on you was about like my health sort of issues creeping up, and we was unsure of who I was. In the last couple of months now, since I have been, I was hospitalised for 8 days, I think it was, something like that. And it's just been a pretty tough couple of months, as you can imagine. But we are on the up. We are on the way out of it. Things have progressed quite well. Obviously, my symptoms were bad enough for me to be hospitalised, and it turns out that indeed I do have inflammatory bowel disease. I'm just still unsure as to what kind at the minute. There is some things that suggest is either ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. The reasons for thinking Crohn's disease is because I've got two separate sites of inflammation through my lower colon and through my intestine. So that is very suggestive of that. However, the level of inflammation and how it arises suggests ulcerative colitis, but in a rare case of having two sites of colitis, which is just inflammation of the colon. So yeah, things aren't amazing, but we are getting there, most definitely. I'm on two loads of medication at the minute. The one medication is sulfasalazine, which just has two different administration methods. So one is a suppository, and then the other one are like some little tiny like fish food bead looking things that I just gotta take a sachet of them every day. So yeah, and then other than that, I've just got some anti-inflammatories to bring the inflammation down as well, and also help out the immune system. But the plan is to reduce the inflammation enough so that I can have a full colonoscopy over the next 3 to 4 weeks, I believe now, and then we can actually get my condition diagnosed and manage the issue, not just the symptoms. So I was just thinking, I just popped into the shop and I was like, has there actually been anything that much going on lately? And to be fair, I've had quite a busy couple of weeks, couple of months, sort of. At the end of June, had to move back from uni because the uni year finished. So I moved back home for the month. I was staying with my grandparents, which was actually kind of nice. Like being able to see family quite consistently, quite often, was really, really good. And then I was just unwell for 2 weeks, pretty much bedbound, and then in hospital for a week. Then, as I got out of the hospital, I got discharged, I think 5 days then before heading to Portugal, which was absolutely amazing. I was considering vlogging out there, and then as it approached, I was just like, I need a break. So sometimes you have just got to listen to your body, listen to your mind. And to be fair, there was no harm in like not working excessively out there, trying to produce content, that sort of thing. And it done me a world of good. Like my symptoms were absolutely amazing out there, and I had a really good time. So yeah, had a bit of a mental break. Enjoyed that. Me as well, and her family went out there, which was absolutely fantastic. We had a villa, and it was my first time staying at a villa, so it was a very, very different experience from a traditional holiday I'm used to. Usually, like I would go to a hotel with my family. Years ago now, I haven't been abroad for a while, and go all inclusive. I've been on one or two. I'm going to turn the volume down on here too. Hopefully, that'll be a bit better for you. But yeah, been on one or two lads' holidays, and that's an experience in itself. But yeah, having a villa, we went to I think 5 different cities across the week, so that was absolutely amazing. There's so many places that I want to go back and visit again, just because Portugal is such a beautiful place. Like there's like beaches, cities, small towns, food, drinks out there, cheap as chips. So good. Like we was going for an espresso in a local cafe, and it was like 80p or like a 90 cents, something like that, because there's euros out there. And it was really, really good. All the food tastes amazing. Quality of the food's really good. People are really nice. So yeah, definitely somewhere I want to visit like a good 2, 3, 4, maybe even more times than that, just because it's that nice of a place. And then as soon as we came back from Portugal, we landed on a Monday morning. And then by Monday afternoon, then we were moving back to Swansea Municipal. So Monday afternoon, we moved back to Swansea, which is where I am now. As you can see, it's a lot different of a background walking around here. So yeah, like it's been a very busy couple of months. We've been in Swansea now just under 2 weeks. So starting to settle in properly. We got 90% of the stuff moved down. There's like the odd few bits and bobs we gotta sort out, but other than that, it is really, really good. And this is one thing I want to show you guys. Look at this view by here. Absolutely amazing. And look how beautiful that is. So yeah, really enjoying ourselves in Swansea. Love the sea, love the beach. So settling in nice. Got my own little room this year. We were staying in the same room last year, but we got our own rooms, our own spaces. So yeah, it's just a very, very nice setup we got going at the minute. I imagine a big thing you guys have clicked on this video for is actually the title, which obviously with me being so unwell, it led to some complications with my bodybuilding prep. So I pretty much wasn't able to train. I was training every 2 to 4 weeks once. So like one full body session every 3 weeks on average. It just wasn't sustainable. Like there was so much complications with recovery, with training performance, and I just knew it was the wrong decision. My prep was just deteriorating. I was getting somewhat leaner for the most part, but after a certain point, I was just gradually starting to lose muscle. So we knew it was the right choice. This was before I even got hospitalized. So yeah, we pulled prep, which does put a spanner in the works for myself, but is not the end of the world. Like the stage will always be there. So I'm not worried about that side of things. We just move prep now until what I imagine will be 2028. But instead of the end of the season, the bigger shows, as you could say, bigger shows, I am going for the first half of the season and going for like I'll be eligible for a first timer show and then any novice shows, that sort of stuff. If I wanna do a first timer, not entirely sure yet, but it'd be nice to make the most of. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. For the meantime, is just prioritizing health. Like at the minute, my cardio, as you could tell from a small walk and talking, I'm absolutely knackered. So recovery still isn't amazing. I can't sleep full nights very well. Can't sleep all the way through. So just easing things in at the minute. We're doing full body 2 to 3 times a week. This week will be twice a week, and then maybe even look to just convert straight to lower upper next week, or full body 3 times. We'll just see how things go. It's playing it a bit more by ear. And then the plan of action forward is just a nice long growing phase, mini cut in between, a little tidy up, and then another growing phase, and then go into pre-prep, I believe, or it might just be straight into prep. So the mini cut might be a pre-prep, depending how everything works out. But the main thing is getting health under control, getting healthy, getting happy, enjoy life, and then look to be as productive as possible because I miss bodybuilding. I still am living the bodybuilding lifestyle for the most part. 3 to 4 meals still fully tracked. The last meal then is just like dependent on the day, depending how my symptoms are at the minute. It depends whether it'll be like a snack size portion, whether it could be literally just a piece of sourdough or a protein serving, or some days it might be a full meal. It just depends how things are going on that day. So we're monitoring that, seeing what we can handle, And then everything else, like steps are still in, cardio hasn't been in, just because we're prioritising getting back to training. But once training is 2 to 3 times a week sustainable, look to throw in cardio just twice a week starting out, just to settle back into things, because it's going to help with my training too and my overall health. So looking forward to that. But yeah, very, very excited for what's to come. We've got plenty of time ahead of us, so I'm not stressing or worrying about anything. We'll get there. Today, my plan of action is have meal 2 now a second. I had my yogurt bowl this morning, which if you've been following on Instagram, I have been absolutely loving them. They're incredible. I've got blueberries in now though, rather than a mixed bag of berries. So enjoying it that touch more. Doused in cinnamon, absolutely loads of it. Love that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have sourdough, sausage egg, leafy greens, because mixed veg, like the sweet corn, green beans, carrots, that sort of stuff, the firmer veg, higher fibre content, just doesn't agree very well with me. It does make me a lot more bloated, slows down my digestion a bit too much. Still got enough fibre in the day, 30 to 35 grams, but the firmer veg just doesn't go well with me. So yeah, gonna get some of that into me now. Head to the gym. We got full body today, just a pump session as usual, 9 exercises. I'm excited. We have got to try the Prime Abductor. Is a dual machine. I haven't tried that before, so very excited for that. We got the Prime leg extension in now. All of this is at Factory Gym in Swansea. We've got the Prime leg extension in. There is a seated hamstring curl, which I'll probably be using just for convenience. It's not the most amazing for me. I don't get along with it very well at higher weights, but obviously training is at a lower capacity at the minute, so won't be training too hard, too heavy. So looking forward to that. And then just your general upper stuff, nothing too complicated. Just going in, getting a nice pump, and enjoying my session. But yeah, I'm not gonna cover that for today. This is just gonna be a video just generalizing and recapping everything that's been going on, and then look to throw in more training videos as I have done previously going forward from here, because just getting in, enjoying training, getting out, just getting some nice blood flow, and then as things start to pick up a bit more now, they'll get a bit more interest in training, get a bit more fun. We'll look to record some of that, some full day of eatings once eating stable, and yeah, just get some more content out there for you guys, because it has been a while, and I have had a load of messages on Instagram saying when is it coming back, to bring it back, that sort of stuff. So giving the people what they want. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll speak to you in the next one. See ya.